Hello and welcome to the Get Creative Podcast, the podcast for creatives by creatives. I'm Evan Schmidt, and my guest today is Nicole Fazio. She's a voice actor based in Los Angeles, California. All right, so Nicole, thanks for coming on the show today. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I grew up on a dairy farm. I live in Los Angeles. And for at least 15, 16 years, my voice has never not been on television. So I primarily do voiceovers.
Nice. So what's something important that you've learned living in Los Angeles?
You know, to work from a place of rest versus resting from a place of work. I always build self-care, and I'm therefore really productive.
And how did you figure that out? Was there...
Well, I'm pretty passionate, and so I am very driven. And so you can go, and then eventually we're human, so you splat. And so I just always wanted to find a way to keep going. And so I just learned just to enjoy the journey a long, long time ago. So I will give myself breaks because I work for myself. And a break can, be a massage. A break can be, I have a record player. So like I'll go get, certain albums and I'll listen to it. Or a break could be going and taking a walk with my dog. Or, did I already say that? No, my whole life is usually around my dog because I'm in love with my dog. So I usually talk about her way too much. So
what kind of dog do you have?
So she's a Yorkshire Terrier. And 10 years ago, because our birthday is going to be in 2 days, March 4th, because it's the most active day of the year because you're marching 4th. And all I ever wanted was a dog. And I had this little tiny dog. Her name was Lady Vivian, and she passed away, and it was really, really horrific. And it was my birthday, and all I wanted was a dog. And I went into Pets of Bel Air. It's no longer there. And it's by this jazz cafe, this little sandwich shop, and we had just taken a hike. And this lady says, I don't know why I'm doing this, but God told me to give you this dog. And all I wanted after Lady Vivian had died was this dog. And I actually had taken a thumbnail of the dog and rolled a piece of tape and taped it to my pencil, container on my desk where I stick in all of my writing things, and was looking at it. And I grew up on a dairy farm, so paying thousands of dollars for like 4 pounds of flesh just doesn't really work. If you can get like an Arabian horse or you can get like a Hereford Holstein, I'm not paying that much for a Yorkie. And so I definitely wanted to adopt, but I didn't want the dog to have tons and tons of problems because I didn't want to be at the vet and then lose a dog again and then have another nervous breakdown after I just lost a dog. So Nellie really needed a home. The lady that had her was killed in a car accident. She lived in Pasadena. She was retired, didn't have family. Nellie had a brother and this huge, huge cat. So to this day, whenever Nellie and I take a walk, which is every 5 minutes, she always finds the cat house. It doesn't matter what neighborhood, but she thinks she's a cat, and it's because she was raised with a cat. And they found homes for the other animals, but the lady accidentally abandoned her animals because she didn't have family. She was retired, so one of her older friends, finally, came looking for her, and that's how they found the animals abandoned. So it's been the best present I've ever had my whole entire life.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And it's 10 years and 2 days.
So what are you working on right now?
I am getting ready. There's a premiere for a movie that I am in. I play Dr. Collins, and that is going to be on March 15th. We're going to have a little premiere at the Federal Bar. It's in North Hollywood, and or on Lancashire, like Toluca Lake-ish. And so come by if you want to. The director's going to kill me for saying that. But you can. I don't care. Just say you're my friend. And then another movie I'm in, it opens tomorrow, The Last Word. And then I'm in another movie that opens up September 1st-ish. And so I am ready to get more work from that. And so I've been working with my editor, Dave the editor. He's awesome in Sherman Oaks if everybody wants him. And he's trying to help me get stuff together so I can pivot more from voiceover into on camera. That's really what I want to do. And acting in films is something I'm really, really passionate about. So I'm trying to make that happen.
Interesting, because a lot of people I talk to want to make the transition the other direction.
Of course.
Or they go from radio and they got downsized or laid off, and they're like, I want to do this voiceover thing. And it's like, but
yeah, I am very, very grateful for my restaurant, my waiting tables job, voiceovers, and it has been very, 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 very good to me. And I'm not saying that I don't want to do more VO, but if it is, I want to go all the way. I want to do stuff for Pixar, and I'm not going to get to Pixar through commercial campaigns that have been my restaurant gig. I'm going to get there by being known on camera. That's how they cast it. And what I am eligible for now as a big fish in the voiceover pond, they're not going to pay me. It's huge sticker shock. People don't realize what you get paid for doing the voiceover on video games or, a show, if you're not an on, camera personality, is 50 cents. And I can't pay my bills on 50 cents. And I'm not going to give you that much time. That many hours and leave my lung on the glass if I don't, have a paycheck that can support that,
I like that term, lung on the glass. So where can people find you?
Well, they can find me at Nicole M. Fazio on Twitter. And they can go to my website, NicoleFazio.com. And there is an email on my website, Nicole@NicoleFazio.com. If anybody needs any help with anything, I'd love to be available for that.
Right on. Well, Nicole, thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much. Ciao.
That's it for another episode of Get Creative. You can find more information about my guest in the show notes. Subscribe to this podcast on iTunes and Stitcher so that new episodes magically appear. And tell a friend about this show. For more information about me, just go to evanschmidt.com. Thank you for listening. Now go get creative.